Hello and welcome my dear students. I am back with all new science lecture for my 3rd standard junior gents. My dear students, as you know that I always start studies our day with new thought just to bring the inspiration in you regarding studies. So as you can see, the thought is written. I'll keep this board empty for you. So now I read the thought. If you have read it, let me explain it to you. This is given by Bhojani Sayyada, one of your friends, one of your classmates. She has taken the effort, Bhojani Sayyada. We really appreciate you for giving this thought. So what is the thought? This thought is really good for you as the exams are approaching. As the exams are approaching, this thought is pretty useful to you all. Just read it. When you focus on results, you never change. If you focus on change, you will get results. So that means that if you focus on change, if you change with the change in the life, you will get the result definitely. If you just become goal oriented, if you just become, for example, if you want a flower, will you just say we want flower, we want flower? No, you have to sow the seed, you have to water the plant, you have to take care of the sunlight, you must, etc, etc, that you all know that we have studied in our chapter. So you have to take care of several things just to get the flower. So don't just think about the flower, work for it. So that exactly this thought means. If you focus on the change, you will get the results surely. So I hope this thought will be helpful to you in your exams. Now I really appreciate Bhojani Sayyada, and I am looking forward for different students to share their thoughts with us, so I can present it here in front of all of you. Now students, let's get started with our revision which we were doing. As you know that we have started the revision of chapter number 5. From the previous lecture, we have started revision of chapter number 5. So we are going to continue with the same chapter number 5. Now you know that every day we only solve 2 modules. Today maybe I'll solve more than 2 modules, more than 2 questions. I hope you all are ready with your rough notebook and science textbook. If you have, if you want, you can keep it. If you don't want, it's okay. You have to write down everything from the board. So let's get started. I'll clear my board. Till then, open your rough book, give the heading Chapter 5 Revision and today's date. So I am going to clear the board just to write the heading what we are going to do. So the first thing what we are going to do is, students, true or false. True or false. There are only 3 true or false in this chapter. So please give the heading true or false. I hope you are giving the heading. I'll give you 2 seconds. Make sure when you give the heading you have to mention today's date. So let's get started. I hope you have written the heading, and I hope in every science lecture you are not waiting for my instruction. You have already opened your book and given the heading. Especially those who are watching the lecture regularly, for them, I know that they are well prepared in advance before the lecture gets started. And I really appreciate those students who are prepared beforehand. Let's get started with true or false. What shall we do? We shall write the questions first, and then what will we do? We will solve the answers. So let's write the question. I hope that you will also write the question with me. As you know that I will not give you much of the extra time. Please make sure when I am writing the question, you are also writing the questions. So, number 1, most solids have a fixed shape, and we will write the answer here. Most solids have a fixed shape, and keep the space for answer. Number 2, liquids do not have a fixed shape. Again, space for answer. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. And number 3, like I said, there are only 3 true or false in this chapter. Those who have completed their books, they might be having the notes. Number 3, air contains only oxygen gas. Air contains only oxygen gas. I hope students you are also writing the questions. You have started writing the questions. There are only 3 questions. Please write it down, and I'll go away from the board for a few seconds. Please make sure that while you are writing the question, you are leaving one line. As always, I have been instructing you that please leave one line, so that your work looks neat and clean. Okay, now I am going to read the questions for you. Now I am going to read the questions for you, and then we will solve the answers. We will get the answers for this. Number 1, most solids have a fixed shape. Number 2, liquids do not have a fixed shape. Number 3, air contains only oxygen gas. So these were the 3 questions. I hope students you are writing the questions properly, as I am giving you sufficient enough time to copy down the questions in your rough notebook. See, there are only 3 questions in true or false. So I hope you have already written it. Okay, so let us solve the answers. Let us get the answer of this true or false. Let us understand. Most solids have a fixed shape. Most solids have a fixed shape. So, is it true? You see marker in my hand. This is a solid. It has a fixed shape. Yes, it has a fixed shape. Correct? We hold it like this. We can write it. So it has fixed shape. Now your board. This board. This has a fixed shape. Yes. Can we touch and can we flow it anywhere? No. It has a fixed shape. Correct? Now you see this notebook. It has a fixed shape. Yes, it has a fixed shape. So most of the solid has a fixed shape. Yes. So this statement is true. So let us write the answer. T-R-U-E, true. Please write the answer. Most solids have a fixed shape. True. This statement is true. And I explained you why it is true. Not only that, But also if you see, this is duster to just clear the board. It also has a fixed shape. If you take it on the hand, if you keep it on the table, still it has a fixed shape. Will its shape change? No. So solids have fixed shape. Now number 2. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. Liquids do not have fixed shape. You know why? Let me draw one thing here so that you will get a clear idea. Now, for example, this is the glass. This is the glass. Now, if you pour the liquid into it, if you pour the liquid is of blue color. So, let me take the blue color. If you pour the water into this, if you pour the liquid into this, what will happen? It will take the shape of bottle. It will take the shape of bottle. So this much space it will take if you pour the liquid into the glass. Now if you keep it into the water bottle, if you keep it into the water bottle, it will take the shape of water bottle. Correct? Again, if you keep it in a big container, if you keep it, it will take the shape of container. So liquid does not have fixed shape. You keep it into the glass, it will take the shape of glass. You keep it into the bottle, it will take the shape of bottle. You keep it into the container, it will take the shape of container. So liquids do not have fixed shape, and that is what is written here. So this statement is true. So please write the answer true. Here they have said that liquids do not have fixed shape. That is why this statement is true statement. I hope you are writing. Okay, number 3. Air contains only oxygen gas. Air around you contains only oxygen which humans breathe in? No. Plants also breathe in. They need carbon dioxide. So they also need different gas which is there in the air. So not only oxygen, but air is the mixture of various gases. Various gases means more than one. Obviously not only oxygen but many other. So this statement is false. Air contains only oxygen gas? No. It contains many other gases. Air anyways is the mixture of various gases. That is why this statement is false statement. Please look at the answers. I hope students you are writing the answers properly. Okay, I suppose you might have written all the answers by now, as when I was explaining you, still you are having the time to listen to me, at the same time to write. Okay, now I am going to clear this and we will move towards another topic. So you also turn your page and give the heading 2 example answers. Give the heading 2 example answers. I will clear the board for you all so that I'll be able to write another topic. You people please change the page and write the heading, give the heading 2 example answers. Okay, so let us write the heading 2 example answers. Okay, so I hope you have written the heading 2 example answers. Now again I'll write the questions here and then I will write the answers while discussing with you. You also have to do the same. I hope you are writing with me, students. So let us write the questions here, and I am going to make the partition in this page. You have to write it on the same page. I am going to just make the partition. Number 1, forms of water. Forms of water, and here I am going to write the answer for it. Number 1 and number 2. Then here question 2, solids. Solids, and here I am going to write the answer. Number 1 and number 2. Please write the questions with me. Number 3, liquids. Number 3, liquids, and again answer here. As you have to give 2 examples, I have written 1 2 1 2, so that then we have to just discuss the answers. Number 4, gases. Answer I will write here, number 1 and number 2. Just have a look, students. Please write the questions. Number 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 questions are there in short. Number 1, forms of water. Number 2, solids. Number 3, liquids. Number 4, gases. I hope, students, you are writing the questions properly. So here you have to write forms of water, any 2 examples. Solids, any 2 examples. Again liquids, any 2 examples. Gases, any 2 examples. Please write it. I hope, students, you are writing the questions properly. So now it's time. Let us solve all the answers. See, these are very easy, very easy. You have to just write 2 examples. Now it is not necessary that you will only write the examples I will write here, or it is not even necessary that you will write the examples which I have given you to write it in your fair book. It depends. Just that your answer should be right. That is why while I gave you the practice tests, question banks and worksheets when we were solving different questions in the previous classes, I have told you that if any variation is there in your answer, if you want to change any answer, just send your photos to me so that I can just verify whether you have written the answer on your own is right or not. So let us solve this. Number 1, forms of water. How many forms of water are there? 3, solid, liquid, gases, and based on which the chapter is, chapter number 5 is. So you have to write only 2 forms. So I will write here solid and gas. You know that when you keep the water in the freezing, it becomes ice cubes. Ice cubes, it is counted as solid. Gas, when you heat the water, vapor comes out of the container, it becomes gas. I hope you are also writing, students. Now solids, any 2 examples. Now I have given you a whole lot of examples. Even in this lecture, in the beginning, if you recollect your memory, in the starting part of the lecture, when we were just solving the true or false. At that time also I showed you that what are the solid objects. I showed you this pen, I showed you board, I showed you duster, book. These all are the solids. You can write any two in your mind. Bench, chair, computer, mobile phone, television, etc., etc., endless lists. So here I will write pen and pencil. Why? Because pen, I use pen, you all use pencil. So both of us will come in this answer and no one will fight. That is why I have written both the things. Okay, jokes apart, I hope you are writing the answers. Now let us come to this side, liquids. So liquids, any two liquids or any two examples. Now you see juice, milk, water, these all are liquids. Petrol, yes, these all are liquids. You can use any two examples. So first I will write water, which we need, without which we cannot survive. Without water we cannot survive. If you don't eat the food for 1 week, no one will die. But if you don't drink the water for 3 days, see what will happen. Yes, so we need water. So that is what we have written. Liquids, example 1, water. What second thing you can use? I will write here milk. Milk is a wholesome food. Correct? Milk it contains lot of vitamins and energy. It is my favorite. So I have written. You should also have a milk. These days during this pandemic period, you should have the hot milk with turmeric inside. Anyways, so I have written this. You can write any two examples for the liquids. Moving on to gases. So I will write two examples here. First is oxygen and second is air. Oxygen, air. See, oxygen we need. Again, human beings inhale, breathe in oxygen. So that is the first thing. Second, I have written air. Correct? Air is the mixture of various gases. So I have taken this. So have a look on your answers. I hope you are writing the answers, my dear students. I'll repeat the question and the answer once. Number 1, forms of water, solid, gas. Number 2, solids, pen, pencil. Number 3, liquids, water, milk. Number 4, gases, oxygen, air. So I hope students you have written the answers. So now I hope you will also write your own answers. See, if you want to write your own answers, you are free to write. Like I say, you are free to write your own answers if you want. I have written my own answers in all the 4 questions. I have written my own answers. Say for an example, in the solids, you don't want to write pen or pencil. So will I check your answers from this? No. You can write marker, you can write board, you can write book, you can write mobile phone, television. The things should be solid. That means you should have the knowledge of what are the solid objects. Same thing with the liquid. You can write apple juice, you can write juice, you can even write blood, human blood. It is also liquid, right? It is not a pure liquid. No liquid is as pure as the water is, but still it is a liquid. So I just mean to say is, you can write your own answers. The condition is answer should be right. If you still have the doubts that what you are thinking is right or wrong, you can send me your photos of whatever you are writing. I'll correct it. So in case if you want to write answers in your exam of your own, you are free to write. If the condition is the answer should be right. Please again have a look and check your answers. Okay, so today students, I'll just erase this. Now just fold your hand and sit this. You don't have to do anything now. You have to just sit and observe here. So, my revision lectures I have arranged in this way that chapter number 4 we have done objectives. So chapter number 4 objectives we have done. Now we are doing chapter number 5 objectives. We are doing chapter number 5 objectives, which will finish in the next lecture. So these two objectives you have to send me compulsorily. These two objectives which you have written from my lecture, you have to send either to me or you can even send to your follow-up teachers if you have the number of your follow-up teachers. But please make sure these two things you send it to the teachers so that we can keep a note that which students are doing the work regularly. Now, if you don't have much time, you can just send the message, work is done, chapter 4 and 5. This way you can do. If you have any issue, net problem or anything, it happens, we understand. So these two things. And now after completing this, I will start with the revision of chapter number 3, which is yet remaining, which we have done a lot of time, but third time it is remaining. 2 times we have done that. So after completion of chapter number 5 objectives, in the next upcoming lecture we will start with chapter number 3 objectives and subjectives if the time is left. And I hope that henceforth you will watch each and every lecture. See students, again and again I am saying that this is the good way for the revision. Once you have to write, but again and again if you want, you can watch the lectures in the sequence, lecture 1, 2, 3, so that during the time of exam you don't have to just read the boring books. If you feel that reading is boring for you, you watch my lectures, you will get each and every objective. Okay, so I hope you have understood this, and now your homework is that you have to complete chapter 4 and 5 objectives in the next lecture. If you will complete chapter 5, so on the same day you have to send me the photos of your work. So that is your homework. So please note down the homework. So this is your homework. Please note down the homework, chapter 4 and 5 objectives. You have to just write homework chapter 4 and 5 objectives. I hope you have written this homework chapter 4 and 5 objectives. So in advance I am giving you so that in the next lecture you can complete, and on the same day you have to send me. I hope you will obey my instruction, and I hope that you will enjoy watching the lecture again and again for the revision purpose. So here I end my lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. Take care.